Hey guys, Larry Genet here. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. These are the 3 biggest mistakes I see in new real estate investors and things to watch out for yourself. Number 1, they don't have great vendors. They've got either no relationships or very limited relationships with property condition assessment folks, with phase 1 environmental folks, with roofers, and they're gonna get put to the bottom of the list. They're not gonna get a great service. They're not gonna send out their most senior people to do your reports, which are really important when you're buying real estate. That's one of the worst things that I see. Another one, you don't have equity and debt that you can rely on. You don't have a relationship with your lender. You don't have a relationship with equity or an investor that's going into your deal. And that can leave you at the altar and can be a really big problem. So make sure you have a good relationship with your debt and equity and you can trust them. They'll go along through the process with you. And final thing, and maybe even the most important, is the zoning of the property. You've got to make sure your properties are zoned correctly. It's a thing that a lot of people overlook. They see an industrial building or they see an apartment building and they just think it's perfectly fine the way it is. But zonings can change over time. You've got to be super careful. Just because it's a warehouse doesn't mean you can use it as a warehouse. And I know that sounds crazy. These cities are doing nutty things and you've got to be really careful and get your zoning analysis done by your lawyer. And you've got to call the city yourself and talk through it with the planners. If you're a new investor and you're just getting in the business, this is a great time to be buying. There's some really interesting deals out there. You've just got to make sure that these 3 things are buttoned up. Thanks for watching.